And joining Kuzma in the starting five for the Lakers will be Ball. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is available tonight. He was not. Of a triple-double. He had 7 points in overtime of that game. As Ingram drives, Ingram had a career high against the...
Settling so much less for jump shots and putting his head down and going to the rack.
Great start for Durant. Durant with a steal. And he's got Thompson trailing. Thompson into the lane. Thompson maybe having his best year so far. Career high shooting. 50%. Close to 50 from three. And Ball with a deflection. Thompson ends up with it though. Offensive rebound, Jordan Bell. He's an energy guy. Box out by Bell. Bell, 22 years old, was the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year a year ago at Oregon. Durant moving. Spot is anywhere crossing half court to the baseline, sideline to sideline. Bell with a pass, and McCaw missed the dunk. So obviously he feels he has to score more, shoot more. Nice pass, Caldwell-Pope feeding. Durant gives it up, and Bell. Durant and the timer down to 4. Bogut not even close, but there is Caldwell.
In Michigan, where he eventually pled to a lesser charge. Caldwell-Pope does need to carry a GPS device, but according to a Lakers spokeswoman, for KCP and the Lakers.
One of the strangest things we've seen in a while where a guy is on work release playing in the NBA. Junior has come on for Bogut. Ball, excellent pass. Kuzma denied. Durant trying to shake Nance. Sweet move to Durant. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Ball hit one from that spot earlier. Shooting the ball well from that spot in the NBA, but that was his spot in college, that left wing three. Durant up top. Durant with 12 of the 21. Ball again. Hits again. With those backdoor cuts. One of the best cutters in the league, but that was well defended. Ingram lays it home. And a turnover by the Lakers on the other end. Now Caspi. Nice spin by only. Difference between the game and shot clocks. Iguodala, great look to Kevon Looney and Hart.
So hurt, but overall very happy with the way our guys are competing tonight.
You've talked a lot about Lonzo Ball's growing.
Mistakes you might expect from a young team. His point about high hands, right? You got to come out as Kuzma gets.
In the NBA, longest ever, Steph Curry, 157 straight, by the way. Randall to the rim. He's had some really good games this year.
He's been dynamite for them, frankly. Consistently good.
He will not play that game. Next Tuesday is the next evaluation for whether Curry will return from that to get him back soon in Cleveland. Thompson settles in and buries it.
But I do think they've earned the right to be in the conversation a little bit more than they have been.
There's Rand. Just the second shot attempt for Draymond Green in his first game in a couple weeks. Randall trying to D up on West, who puts it in.
He's my MVP. And everybody's saying this is James's year, meaning James.
West thought he was pushed. And Randall with an easy take there. News on our ESPN Full Court Press, the alternate listen. They're talking about that. I'd love to hear what goes father based on some of the ridiculous comments that his father makes. But you know, even at UCLA, Steve Alford, the head coach, there always said is Kuzma sent from 3.
Thank you. Can't believe I left him off that list.
We'll see him Christmas Day against Washington.
Looks like he got hit, too.
Here's Ball attacking, and there's Kuzma with the... Starting to get it going now. He's got 8 points and 6 rebounds. Durant, his first miss of the game, but... And Ball turns it over for the 4th time. Good hands by Bell, and then Bell on the other end.
With Bell. And he had no choice but to wrap him up and hold him up. So he could get punished in bigger lineups, but yes.
Ball hits his 4th. Warriors have stretched the lead to 15. Durant underneath. And Bell got stuffed by the rim. Gets it back down and puts a stretch for the Lakers. Over the last 8 days, they've traveled over 6,000 miles. As Bogut misses the putback, but not the second time. Damian Lillard for that game for the Blazers tomorrow night. Lakers play the next 4 at home, including Minnesota on Christmas. And McCaw starting for the injured Steph Curry. Out of there with it. Thompson catch and shoot. Money.
That's a young mistake.
And the Warriors have opened up a 21-point lead as Caldwell Pope drives. And tomorrow night, it's a rare back-to-back with both games at home. And, of course, Cleveland on Christmas Day on ABC, 3 Eastern time, 12 local in a row prior to that.
Can I just say, Providence College point guard Chris Dunn is actually playing much better basketball.
Check that, no basket on the other end. Durant with 3, finds Bell. Great pass.
I don't know whether he stepped funny, but he's making faces.
You're right. I thought it was a couple. They get ball trying to guard Durant, and he turns it over out of the double team. Caldwell Pope attacking, and 18 points. Durant falling away at the side of the backboard. Ball, great look to the cutting. Cut it to 15. 4.5 remaining in the third. Durant on Kuzma, spinning and hitting. Iguodala has it blocked by Kuzma, who tracks it. Well, we should do that a couple times.
Poor decision making the last 3 trips up the floor for Golden State.
Kuzma buries it.
Get back to work here offensively.
Randall pokes it away, saves it, and fires it ahead to Kuzma. They've got numbers to lob the ball, puts it in. Durant leaning in, count it. Laker ball, Warriors in front by 12, closing in on a minute to go here in the third. Randall got blocked. Become the first rookie since Elgin Baylor to lead the team in scoring. Now other rookies like Magic and West had, when the draft was over, amongst all the great players they were talking about, certainly a chance to win Rookie of the Year. Randall got it blocked again. League. And the shot clock down to 7. Caspi in the paint for 7. Now the switch. Ingram over Swaggy P. And Ingram by Golden State to start the fourth. And here's Josh Hart taking it to the rim, missing, but Randall is there.
What happens when they're not playing well?
Because their shooting percentage isn't just good, it's the best in the NBA. Tonight it's 23, 7 of 12 overall, 3 of 6 from behind the arc. West got lost fourth quarter, and Hart stepping in front, knocking that away from Iguodala. Kuzma in transition, floats it up and in. He's dripped by Caspi as Hart went for the layup. Green drives on Kuzma and scores.
Stop basketball. He had a lane to the rim and 2 rebounders in place if he missed.
Clarkson buried 4 as the interim head coach a couple years ago when Steve was dealing with all the back issues. How about that? Randall for 3. It's good. Nick Young driving, crashes into Caruso. Now Randall goes at West. 17 points off the bench. Got it blocked. Ball to Randall on the cut, and Randall puts it in.
Didn't show because he only played 8 minutes last time out.
McCaw gets an uncontested. Ball drives and scores. Home the follow. Here's Durant off the bounce. Kuzma, another turn. Ball pushing, tempo, drives, stops, and hits off. Even though he had some overtime field goals, hadn't had a fourth quarter basket in a month until tonight. Randall working hard, Caspi working hard.
Starters.
Kuzma short, Durant out of there with it. 6-point lead, Caldwell Pope, turn and shoot. Off the mark on the 3. He's 1 for 9 from three-point land. Length of the floor to Klay Thompson. Ball gets some airspace, and it's 9 minutes. Ball lobs for Randall. Finds Ingram for the stuff. Points. Ingram to the rim. Durant with another block. 3. Randall drives. Another block. Durant got it again. Second one through as well. Back to a 7-point lead. Ball hustling down the court, and he lays it in for his.
This is interesting. Luke having a conversation with Jordan.